My child, someone from your family secretly visited a spiritual healer. This will stun you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says something huge is waiting for you. What I'm about to tell you has been hidden in silence for weeks, maybe even months. Someone very close to you, someone you would never suspect, went behind your back to meet a spiritual healer. And what they heard there changed everything. Stay right here because what you're about to hear isn't gossip. It's revelation. The reason they went wasn't curiosity, it was desperation. They were told there's a divine shift connected to your name, a turning point written in light, and it scared them. From that moment, their eyes have never seen you the same way again. Something huge is waiting for you. When the healer began to speak, they mentioned an aura, a vibration that carries ancient protection. That healer said your destiny had been marked since birth. That no curse, no jealousy, and no betrayal could destroy what's written for you. The moment your relative heard this, their heartbeat changed. And they realized your energy cannot be controlled, and that truth shook them to the core. Now they're acting strange, aren't they? They smile differently. They pause before speaking because what the healer revealed wasn't a simple reading. It was prophecy. It confirmed that you are not ordinary. You're a chosen one wrapped in divine timing, and heaven is already aligning something massive for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael say that night after the visit, they couldn't sleep. The healer had whispered a name, your name, and said, "The one you overlook is the one heaven favors most." Your relative left that place trembling, realizing they can't block your destiny anymore. Since then, they've been quiet, distant, almost afraid to meet your eyes. But here's the twist. They didn't go alone. Another family member joined them. Together, they tried to understand why every time you fall, you rise stronger. The healer told them the truth because the universe guards this one personally. You carry ancestral blessings that activate the moment someone tries to harm you. Something huge is waiting for you. Every setback you faced was watched by unseen forces who intervened for you. The healer described an energy that breaks barriers, a circle of light that no one can enter without permission. That's why their plans to outshine you keep falling apart. It's not coincidence, it's protection. Your relative is now caught between envy and awe. They don't understand how you remain peaceful while storms form around you. But what they don't know is that your spirit is surrounded by guides who are already 3 steps ahead. Their healer confirmed it. Someone divine stands with you, and they dare not interfere again. Something huge is waiting for you. In the healer's words, before the next full moon, something powerful will unfold in this family. The one whose light they tried to dim will be lifted higher. That means you, my child, your name was spoken in that sacred room. And even the air changed when it was mentioned. That same energy has now reached you. That's why you've been feeling restless lately, like something big is about to happen, but you can't explain it. Your spirit senses the movement of destiny, and heaven is aligning new blessings in silence. The truth they try to hide is now surfacing. Something huge is waiting for you. You'll notice sudden kindness from unexpected relatives. Someone will call or text pretending concern, but their voice will shake. It's because they know they can't undo what the healer revealed. That no matter what they do, your life is about to rise beyond their reach. But don't be angry. Stay calm. You were never meant to fight them, only to outgrow the cage they built. You're stepping into a higher realm of favor now, where only peace and prosperity can follow. Something huge is waiting for you. In the healer's notes, there was a symbol, a bright golden ring surrounded by light. They said, "This represents inheritance, a cycle closing, and divine wealth opening." This message was written for you, even if it was delivered through another sphere. The energy around you right now is magnetic. People will start being drawn to you for no reason. Old connections may resurface, not to harm, but to witness the glow-up that destiny has declared. Your transformation will be so visible that even those who doubted will speak your name with respect. Something huge is waiting for you. Your family's silence is about to end. One of them will confess soon, not out of guilt, but out of amazement. They'll say, "The healer's words keep echoing." The one you underestimated will be the reason blessings flow in this house. That's why you must prepare. Don't rush. Don't respond in anger. Just smile. Because every hidden conversation, every secret move has been redirected for your growth. You were never behind. You were being protected from premature exposure to your greatness. Something huge is waiting for you tonight. You might feel a sudden chill or warmth around your chest. That's not coincidence. It's the shift the healer predicted, beginning to reach your energy field. You're being upgraded spiritually, and those who once resisted your glow will now depend on your light. The healer said one more thing before they left. When the truth comes, don't seek revenge. Simply stand tall. The universe will handle the rest. That's exactly what's about to unfold. A divine correction is being written into your story and no one can edit it out. Something huge is waiting for you. A door is unlocking in the background. Something connected to your name, a document, or a forgotten promise. That's why you must stay open, calm, and grounded. This isn't just a message. It's activation. The same light that stunned your relative is now preparing to elevate you. So breathe deeply, my child. The revelation that once frightened them will soon free you. Keep moving with grace, because heaven's spotlight is now focused on you. The energy they tried to suppress has become unstoppable. And every secret spoken against you has already turned into your confirmation. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The energy around you tonight is not ordinary. You might feel your heartbeat slow, your chest tighten, or your breath grow shallow. That's how you'll know this message is for you. Because the same moment you began reading, a sacred truth that's been buried in your family's silence started to awaken. They thought you'd never find out. They thought what happened in that small candle-lit room would remain sealed forever. But divine timing doesn't forget. The spiritual healer they visited warned them, the one you fear is already divinely protected. Every secret will rise to the surface in perfect time. And that perfect time is now. Something huge is waiting for you. The healer saw visions, a house, a broken promise, and an unspoken rivalry running deep in your bloodline. Your name was shining in the middle, surrounded by white light, while others' names blurred around it. That's when your relative realized you weren't cursed. You were chosen. Every delay, every loss, every heartbreak was simply a layer being peeled away to reveal your purpose. But they didn't want to believe it. They tried to control the prophecy to change the outcome. They even returned to that same healer secretly, offering gifts, hoping to reverse what had been spoken, yet every time your name was mentioned, the candles flickered brighter. The healer smiled and said, "This soul can't be stopped. Their story is written in gold. Something huge is waiting for you." The relative who led that visit has been struggling to sleep since. They hear echoes in their dreams. Your laughter, your voice, your energy, reminding them that destiny can't be hidden. And recently, they've started to crumble under the weight of guilt. A confession is forming. A message they were never supposed to send will accidentally reach you. A text, a voice note, or a letter they draft but forget to delete. In that message, they'll reveal how they tried to interfere with your journey but couldn't because every time they acted against you, something strange happened. They fell sick, lost money, or got sudden bad news. That's when they realized your spirit has unseen guards. Something huge is waiting for you. The healer called it the circle of echoes. It means that everything spoken against you returns multiplied in truth. That's why your presence has always unsettled certain people. You carry divine frequency, and anyone pretending love while holding jealousy cannot stand it for long. But listen carefully, this next part matters. The healer told them a moment would come when your energy would rise so high that every lie around you would collapse. That moment has started. You've been feeling lighter lately, haven't you? That's because unseen chains are breaking. The truth is surfacing, and the ones who doubted you are about to see the proof. Something huge is waiting for you. Soon a phone call will come, casual, almost innocent, from the same person who went to that healer. They'll try to act normal, but their tone will give them away. Their voice will tremble when they say your name because deep inside they know you already know. But here's the divine twist. The healer didn't just speak about you. They gave them a warning that if they continued their jealousy, they'd lose their blessings, so now they're trying to come back, not out of love, but out of fear. Yet the universe doesn't punish. It simply balances. What they lost will return only when they face you with truth. Something huge is waiting for you. This confession will happen soon. A slip of the tongue, a sudden burst of tears, a truth they can't hold anymore. When it comes, don't react in anger. Just smile because this is divine justice. The same person who whispered doubts about you will now whisper apologies. They'll admit that during the healer's reading, your name glowed so bright that even the room's lights flickered. The healer said, "The ancestors walk with this one. Their purpose is to heal generations." That's when your relative realized you weren't their rival. You were their redemption. Something huge is waiting for you. Now let me tell you what the healer saw next. A vision that left everyone silent. They saw two paths. One leading to loss and the other to glory. The path of loss was tied to envy and deceit. The path of glory had your name carved into it. When your family member tried to step into your lane, they stumbled. But when they blessed you in silence, light filled the room. That's your proof, my child. Even your enemies were never real. They were lessons dressed as obstacles. The healer told them, your life is about to shift dramatically. Money that was delayed will start to flow. Relationships that broke will begin to heal. Doors that refuse to open will now swing wide. Something huge is waiting for you. And, the most shocking part, the healer said a blessing is coming from the same family line that once tried to hold you back. An inheritance of light, not money, will soon manifest in your favor. Something ancestral will finally release. That's why your dreams have been so vivid lately. That's not imagination. That's awakening. Something huge is waiting for you. When you notice certain people grow silent, don't chase them. Silence is their surrender. The healer's words have already humbled them. Your job now is to keep your peace, protect your energy, and walk as if the miracle already happened because it has. Soon you'll feel a shift in your body, warmth through your hands, calm in your heartbeat. That's alignment. That's confirmation. The energy they tried to block is now returning to you with interest. You're stepping into divine spotlight and no shadow can hide your glow. Something huge is waiting for you. Before the next sunrise, something small yet meaningful will happen. Maybe a forgotten person will reach out or a message will arrive with your name written differently. That's your sign. The same universe that exposed secrets will now reward your silence. You've waited long enough. Now heaven is saying, it's your turn. The same secret visit that once tried to define you will now become your elevation. The truth they tried to bury has become your bridge to victory. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The silence of your house isn't ordinary, tonight. If you listen closely, you can almost feel the vibration of unseen change humming through the air. That's because the same energy that once surrounded that secret healer's room has now entered your space. The message that was spoken in whispers is now echoing for the world to hear. The healer saw it before anyone else. A golden thread running from your heart to something sacred, glowing like liquid sunlight. They said when this thread pulls tight, everything hidden will come into alignment. That's happening now. Your truth is surfacing. Your light is expanding and those who tried to cover your name are watching it rise brighter than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. In the healer's final vision, a door appeared, heavy, ancient, locked with symbols of power. Behind that door was your destiny. Wealth, peace, love, and healing meant for your bloodline. But there was one condition. It could only open when the oldest wound in your family finally faced the light. That's why the one who visited the healer did so. Deep down they feared that wound's truth would trace back to them. Now the moment of exposure is close. They're seeing signs, flickering lights, restless nights, objects moving slightly when no one touches them. That's not haunting. That's energy correcting itself. The universe is realigning what was twisted. And your name sits at the center of this realignment. You, my child, are the anchor of restoration. Something huge is waiting for you. Last night, that same family member dreamt of water. Deep, reflective, calm, yet endless. In their dream, they saw your reflection in the water's surface. But behind you stood radiant light. When they awoke, they couldn't breathe. They finally understood the prophecy wasn't about control. It was about release. They're going to call soon. At first, they'll talk about small things, pretending everything is normal, but you'll feel it. The pause, the hesitation, the trembling in their voice, before they finally whisper, "I have something to tell you." That's the confession. The one they've been holding back for months will slip through their lips, and you'll feel the air shift as destiny untangles the last knot. Something huge is waiting for you. When that moment comes, stay still. Don't speak. Just let silence do the work. Because in that silence, you'll hear the spiritual echo of the healer's final words. The one you wronged has already forgiven you. Their heart has become the key to their own crown. That's you. You became the very thing they tried to erase. Proof that light doesn't need permission to shine. Something huge is waiting for you. After that confession, you'll notice strange synchronicities. A song playing the exact words you need. A name repeating on screens. The clock striking a certain number again and again. That's confirmation that the cycle is closing. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Every coincidence is coded timing, the healer said before they closed the session. A sacred justice will walk into their life quietly like morning light. That light is already entering. It's in the way your sleep feels deeper, your thoughts clearer, your energy calm. Even when chaos surrounds you, you've stepped beyond karmic storms and into divine serenity. Something huge is waiting for you. One of your ancestors, someone who carried pain but never spoke it, is now guiding you from beyond. The healer mentioned a faint whisper, a maternal energy protecting your steps. This spirit isn't haunting, it's healing. Every decision you make now is being gently aligned to close old loops of betrayal and open pathways of grace. Something huge is waiting for you. And now, my child, the final revelation. The healer said, your destiny carries 3 seals: light, loyalty, and legacy. The first seal, light, was broken when you learned to stand in truth despite their silence. The second seal, loyalty, is breaking now as those who betrayed you begin to seek forgiveness. And the last seal, legacy, will break soon, the moment you receive the blessing meant to last generations. This isn't about revenge. It's about evolution. You are the bridge between what was lost and what's coming. Your family's story is being rewritten through you, softer, purer, healed. The tears they shed in secret will soon turn into gratitude because they'll realize that your forgiveness was the only key that could unlock this door. Something huge is waiting for you, in the days ahead. A message will reach you, maybe through a dream, a photo, or a simple letter. It will contain a symbol the healer spoke of, a feather, a flame, or a circle. That symbol means the prophecy is complete. What they feared would destroy you has become the very thing that crowns you. Something huge is waiting for you. Now breathe, my child. Feel the warmth rising in your chest as you read these words. That's your spirit agreeing with the truth. You are protected. You are chosen, and everything hidden is finding its way into the light where it always belonged. From this day forward, nothing will be the same. The same energy that stunned them will now elevate you. The confession they feared to make will soon bring you peace. And when that happens, the entire energy of your home will shift. Heavy air turning light, silence turning calm, sorrow turning into stillness. Something huge is waiting for you. You've reached the moment heaven planned long before this family's secret began. The healer's final words echo now. The chosen one doesn't seek revenge. They restore balance by walking forward in light. Walk forward now. The past has already surrendered to your future. The revelation is complete and your time has come. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The story hasn't ended. It's only entering its sacred rise. The moment the confession was spoken, a new vibration began moving through your family's timeline. It started quietly like wind through trees, but it's growing louder now. You can almost feel it beneath your skin, a calm pulse that carries both closure and promise. In another place, the healer was writing. They weren't just performing rituals or chants that night. They were documenting what they saw. A sealed envelope still rests on their altar. Your name written in luminous ink. The healer called it the letter of return. It holds a truth that was meant to reach you when you were ready. And my child, you are ready now. Something huge is waiting for you. Inside that letter, the healer wrote about a golden current flowing through your lineage. For generations, it was blocked by jealousy, silence, and misunderstanding. But you were born carrying the key. Through your patience, your tears, and your resilience, you've unlocked that current. Now, the blessings that skipped your ancestors are circling back, multiplied and pure. They'll arrive through signs. First, a stranger will show kindness without reason. Next, a long-delayed opportunity will resurface, one that felt completely lost. Then, a family member who once ignored you will suddenly speak your name with warmth. That sequence marks the release of the ancestral blessing. When all three occur, know this. The energy of your bloodline has been cleansed. Something huge is waiting for you. The healer's vision didn't stop with your family. They saw your future, calm, grounded, luminous. They said you'd soon move into a season where everything aligns easily, where your intuition sharpens and peace follows you like a shadow. You won't chase anymore. Life will flow toward you. That's because your vibration has changed. Every time you chose silence over revenge, compassion over pride, you rewired your destiny. The universe watched. The healer said, your aura has turned into a mirror. Anything false that approaches you now will reflect and dissolve. You no longer need to defend your energy. Your energy defends you. Something huge is waiting for you. Even now, someone from that same family circle is planning to meet you. They've rehearsed their words in secret. They'll start by saying, I never told you everything. Let them speak. Let them release what their heart has carried. Because once they confess, a heavy karmic curtain will fall and peace will fill the room like soft rain. And then you'll notice it, a sudden lightness. The air will change. The atmosphere will hum. The healer said, when the truth reaches balance, the ancestors clap in silence. That's what you'll feel. It's not sound. It's vibration. The confirmation that everything finally is in order. Something huge is waiting for you. There's another hidden detail in the healer's letter. They mentioned an object of remembrance, a small item connected to your family's past. It could be jewelry, an old key, or a faded photograph. When you find it, hold it gently. That object carries frequency. It's been waiting to pass through your hands to complete its purpose. Once you touch it, energy will release, like breath exhaled after years of holding back. Don't fear this. It's sacred discharge. Ancestral energy returning home. The healer said when they hold the token, every locked door in their path will open. Watch for it. It might appear casually as if by accident, but nothing about this is accidental. Something huge is waiting for you. After this, your dreams will shift. You'll see light more vividly, hear messages without sound. You'll sense peace before it arrives. This is the phase of awakening. Not chaotic, but soft. It's where life begins to feel divinely timed. Where people start to call at perfect moments. Where opportunities align without effort. That's not coincidence. That's the universe working without noise. Something huge is waiting for you. And then finally, you'll receive the sign that everything has completed its cycle. A message or vision involving water and fire together, rain falling while a candle stays lit, steam rising from a cup, or a dream where you walk between both. The healer wrote that this sign marks divine balance, the moment when past and future finally hold hands. When that happens, close your eyes. Whisper gratitude. Not questions. You've made it through generations of silence to reach this calm. You didn't just survive your family's secret. You healed it. Something huge is waiting for you. From here forward, you are the guardian of light that others will one day thank. Your life is now the proof that energy never lies, that truth always finds its voice, and that even what was buried deep beneath time can rise again, beautiful, complete, and free. So walk in grace now, my beloved child. The healer's final words were not of warning, but of blessing. They will no longer seek the light. They will become it. And that is you. Something huge has already begun.